Hey, you. I want to tell you a story about how I stopped football after playing it for 8 years. I think through the 8 years I didn't have any serious injury or anything. But after 8 years we were training with the team, just playing between each other, and one of my teammates stepped on my ankle and pushed me. It was on purpose, and yeah, I think I didn't break it, but I guess there was a tear in the bone or something, and so whatever, I couldn't play then for two months or something like that. I don't know exactly, but yeah. Yeah, that was a that was a pretty rude guy, and I was like, I was pretty angry at him because, well, I stopped football because of him, or so I thought. But I mean, I could have gone back to playing football, but I kept staying at home. Like, my ankle was fine, and I was just not going, not going back. I just didn't go back, not even once, for a training, and I was angry because I stopped because of him. But I really just stopped because the habit broke. And I guess life isn't fair. Good habits are like that. However easy they get after you do them for a lot of time. Like, I did it for 8 years, and it was very easy to go, and it was fun to go. But at the same time, of course, going to training 3 times a week is not easy. It's a good habit that you keep up, but it's hard even if you don't feel like you have to go. And so it's a good habit, but good habits, however easy they get, you will always have to keep them up, keep repeating them, and keep hitting them with hammer, and keep doing them. Because if you stop, and that's what I realized, if you stop, then you stop. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, yes, good habits will get easy, but at the same time, don't let that fool you. Like, you have to keep at it every day, and that's why it's better to have a habit that you do like every week, like even every week once, or even better twice or 3 times, because you have to keep punching it and doing it and stuff, because if you don't repeat it, then it's just gonna fade. So I think that's why it's a really good concept of a good habit, that if you don't do it today, you never do it. So not today means never. Whenever you catch yourself saying, "Ah, not today," then just remember this, that not today really means never. Because as far as I see it, from my experience until now, which is like not a huge amount, but it's, I guess, something, that's how it works. Of course, back then I didn't think about it as a habit. Like, I was just like, I just don't feel like. And then after a couple of I don't feel like, I just said, okay, I'm done. And if I knew that this is how habits work, like you have to kind of keep at them, then I might not have stopped, because I liked it. It was good, and I was pretty good, I think. but yeah, so I guess it's good to know that maybe how kind of habits work. And if you know it, you can see what's happening, and you can be like, hey, I don't like this, and get back at it consciously, knowing that it's gonna get easier again. Like, let's say how I should have acted, I guess, which is, obvious after the thing happened, is that when I recovered, I should have realized that, yeah, I don't feel like today, but I will just go, because I know that it's gonna, what's gonna happen. I know that if I don't, then I'm gonna just completely stop, which I didn't want that. It just happened. And so yeah, if I knew that this is how it works, then I guess I would have just went that day, even if I didn't feel like. Okay, goodbye.